Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about that dreaded Poshmark update. If you don't know me, I'm Joelle and I resell on Poshmark along with Mercari and Instagram, and I have seen my sales definitely slow down from this update. And so today I'm going to talk about 5 different things that I am doing or that you could do to keep those sales up and kind of deal with that new update. Since this update was sprung onto us resellers so quick, it's a very important and urgent topic to talk about if you want to continue getting those consistent sales on Poshmark. So we're just going to get right into strategies and how to deal with this update. First up, how am I dealing with this terrible update? Like a lot of other sellers, I am complaining a lot. Now, of course, if you are a consistent part-time or full-time reseller on Poshmark, you have to make some changes to your closet, but it's also important to let Poshmark know how we feel. I'm not going to go into too much detail for the sake of time, but if you don't know about the update, basically Poshmark changed their search algorithm. When you're searching for items, the automatic default has always been just shared, and so that is why Poshmark always emphasizes sharing your closet consistently. But now they changed it to relevance, and there are a lot of old, stale listings that don't really have a lot of keywords or important words in that title that are getting bumped above everyone else's listings. And if you are a seller, you know the importance of using all of those characters to put relevant keywords into your title and description. So to see listings from us consistent sellers get bumped down on the search engine absolutely sucks. So myself, like probably thousands of other resellers, have sent plenty of strongly worded messages to Poshmark. I'm hoping that they will get the memo or at least make a statement on the update to see if they will be keeping it or if they'll go back to that usual just shared default. But I think it is important to kind of find that balance between, yes, complaining about the update, but also thinking about those next steps that you could take to continue getting those sales. And that is what we are going to get into now. So what am I doing to keep my consistent sales going? The first thing that I am doing currently is holding a name your price sale in my closet. There are plenty of other sales you can do. I've seen people do sales like 5 for $25 or 3 for $15. Some people will just automatically drop all of the prices in their closet, but I will specifically talk about the name your price sale because I think it is a great way to get quick, consistent sales. I am actually moving within the next month into a smaller space, and so I was trying to clear out a lot of those old listings or lower end items in my closet, and it just so happened to align with this terrible Poshmark update. And so I thought that doing this closet clear out, name your price sale would be a great way to clear out my inventory. Using Poshmark's My Shoppers feature, I will try to include some screenshots so that you all can know how to navigate it if you do not. But with this feature, I sent out a bulk message to over 1,500 likers in my closet, basically saying that I was having this sale. This is why I'm doing it, and here are some ways that you could get some really great deals. I'll include the screenshot so you can see what I said, but this sale really doesn't have an end for me because, like I said, I am just trying to clear out my inventory. But within the first 24 hours of holding this sale, I got rid of 13 items in my closet, which is the most sales I've ever had in one day. Poshmark updated the app about a week before I started this sale, and I was seeing a major decline in traffic coming to my closet. I was still getting a lot of shares and follows, but I was not getting near as many likes as I typically would. However, when I sent this message out, I had a ton of past buyers or past likers going and liking a ton of items in my closet, bundling them up and sending lots of offers. Obviously, you do need to factor in some things when it comes to a name your price sale. One of the biggest things is how much is your average cost of goods. So I get a lot of my stuff for $1 or less at one of my favorite thrift stores, and so I am willing to let go of a lot of items for a lower price. So I would recommend this sale only if you are willing to let go of your items at a lower price than what you would typically sell it at. But it's successful. So if any of you want to reach out in the comment section, I would love to tell you more about how this sale is going. It's not over yet, so hopefully I will have a follow-up video on how many sales I got. But now we will get into that next strategy. This next strategy came from Becky Park, who is a very prominent reseller on YouTube. She made a great video on the topic, and it's another great resource if you're not really sure what your next steps should be in continuing Poshmark with this new update. But one thing that she highlighted, and I agree with, is to keep up with your regular routine and keep listing like you usually would. A lot of other resellers are experimenting with having shorter listing titles and seeing what type of traffic comes to their closet. I appreciate them so much, and I will be keeping up with them as well. Moki Beth is an example of someone who is doing that. But in my personal opinion, I think that it is easier to keep doing your regular listings, and if Poshmark does stick with this new update, you can go through your listings and delete those keywords in your title, but I would hate to edit all of my listings and make those titles shorter only for Poshmark to go back to their regular algorithm with the just shared. Instead, I am just going to keep listing and using those important keywords in my titles. And if Poshmark sticks with this new update, then I will go through all of my listings and I will delete some of those keywords in my title and put them in my description. But again, I'm very thankful for all of these resellers who are experimenting with this new listing strategy, and I am excited to see what they say about their new listing titles. My next strategy is to explore other platforms. As someone who does not have a cross-listing server like Vendoo or List Perfectly, sometimes it is difficult to keep up with other platforms. I give so much attention to Poshmark that sometimes I forget that I even have a Mercari closet. And like I said at the beginning, I only sell on Poshmark, Mercari, and Instagram, but there are so many other platforms that you can explore, such as eBay, Depop, Tradesy, Curtsy, you name it. There are so many platforms out there that you could list items on. For me, I will really be focusing on scaling my Mercari closet. If you've watched some of my other videos, you might have seen my Mercari video about getting started on the app. And those first listings that I posted were really just stale listings in my Poshmark closet that I decided to cross-list to see if they could sell on Mercari. But I have a new little goal for myself, and it is whenever I list on Poshmark, I immediately go to Mercari, use those same photos, description, and title, and list it on Mercari. So that way I will not forget about any new listings that I have on Poshmark to cross-list to Mercari. Also, if you have watched some of my videos, you know that I kind of have an irrational fear of selling on eBay. So if any of you want to help a girl out and share some videos or YouTube channels with me in the comments about people who do sell on eBay, I would love to hear your suggestions, because like I said, this is the perfect time to be exploring other platforms, and I know that eBay is a platform that a lot of resellers have had success on. Before I get to the final strategy, I'm going to throw in a little reminder to subscribe to my channel if you like this type of content, and turn those notifications on so you never miss a video. I've said it before and I will continue saying it. Thank you all so much for 500 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I really hope that my channel has helped you all grow your reselling business. All right, now we're on to that final strategy when it comes to dealing with this Poshmark update, and that is to organize. This could be doing inventory management, organizing your closet online or where you physically keep your clothing, really just focusing on stuff that you normally wouldn't have the time to do when you're getting those consistent sales. Of course, it is important to keep that routine of listing and sharing regularly, but during that week after the update and when I was not getting as many consistent sales, I was not taking as much time doing any type of shipping or packaging, and so I had a lot more free time on my hands. So I started brainstorming ideas on how I could organize my closet and my inventory. One of the biggest things that I did was get updated on my inventory management. I just have an Excel spreadsheet. It's probably way less organized than a lot of other resellers, but it does work for me. So getting updated on all of that made me feel really great. I'll include a screenshot of my Excel spreadsheet. Basically, all I have is the item name, the cost of goods, what platform it's listed on, how much profit did I make, and what platform did it sell on. So pretty simple, but it does the job. Another thing you could do is organize or reorganize your inventory. One of my favorite parts of being a reseller is having that time to reorganize your inventory and kind of just clean up around your closet or your office, wherever you store everything. I typically will throw on a podcast or a YouTube video, something related to reselling, so I'm still learning new things. And I'm also just tidying up and making things look better or be easier to maneuver through. And like I said, with this update, if you are having slower sales, you are cutting out a lot of time in your day that you would typically spend with shipping and packaging. So again, keep listing, keep sharing, but if you feel motivated with some of that extra time, I would definitely recommend doing some organizing, cleaning, whatever you need to do to make your space more accommodating for your business. So we are at the end of this video. Just to recap, we covered 5 things that you could do to deal with the new Poshmark update, or strategies to keep those consistent sales up. The first thing we talked about was we are complaining, and that is a necessary part of this entire situation because this update was a huge surprise to all of us. So continue sending those messages to Poshmark. Maybe something will change, maybe things will go back to normal. If not, we will all work around it and discover new strategies to keeping those sales up. Other strategies would be holding a sale, such as a name your price sale, keeping up with your regular routine of sharing and listing, exploring other platforms, and finally, organizing your space. So as always, I appreciate you all watching. I really hope that you got some good strategies out of this. This update absolutely sucks, but under the same breath, I still really enjoy selling on Poshmark and I don't intend on stopping. So as I am implementing these strategies, I hope that you all got something out of the video as well. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you for the next video.